Hi, welcome back. Orum here. Today we're gonna watch live stream reaction for Honkai Star Rail 4.3. Yes, you have my guess. This is okay. This is a bit loud. I don't know if it's loud for you guys, but okay. First of all, this is one of those few times where I do not when I do live stream reaction, not near the end of the patch, which I always do that near the end of the patch. The reason being, beside reaction, I also talk about the event and everything I did in the whole, what I do in the whole patch. But because if you already watch my, well, at the time I was recording, I think I already upload everything for 4.2. Basically, I pull for Silver Wolf 999, and because of that, I do all of the event earlier than what I usually does, which is at the end of the patch. I always do event at the end of the patch. Yes, well, not at the end of the patch, at the end of the event time. So this Star Rail event usually lasts the entire patch. So normally I do the reaction at the end of the patch. But since I do polling session for Silver Wolf, and so I didn't pay attention. That's why I never pay attention to where or when the live stream start. Apparently the live stream start today, this week basically, and somehow my video release, I already released in schedule, and the schedule for the event release and this day tonight, which means I will upload this video the next morning, basically next day, which is interesting. This is coincidentally again I didn't expect to do this right now, but considering the timing and also I downloaded everything, I decided to do the reaction for live stream version 3.4.3, basically a few hours after the live stream itself. Okay, before we talk more, a few agenda that we will do today. As usual, for live stream reaction video, I will do event followed by final thought of 4.2. After that, story and prediction for 4.3. Yes, I decided to move story instead of with the final thought. I do it with the prediction, considering when I talk about the story, sometimes I also include the prediction of what my speculation for the next patch. Anyway, after that I will talk about improvement, still the same if I remember, and last but not least, the reaction itself. But there's something more I wanna do outside of the game beside the reaction. As you can see in the top right corner, I have another tab beside the web browser. Yes, Twitter. So when I prepare for this tab basically before I open the game. And a few days ago, they remarked the character for 4.4. Yes, it's Himeko Nova, and so I wanna read the description. And guess what? When I check the Twitter, the official, I don't usually check Twitter. I only check Twitter on the day when I do Dream Market. I usually know the Dream Market character from YouTube because they also release that as a post. And today, basically, this is midnight. By the way, the live stream happened 6 hours ago or something. My point is, I didn't check YouTube during this whole night. Basically, this is because I had time for recording right now, and I didn't pay attention. Basically, when I scroll down to check for the market, which is technically a few days ago, I scroll something else. Wait a minute. I said, wait a second. What is this? Wait a second. What? I'm a bit confused. It said 5 hours ago. Well, right now probably 6 hours ago. Wait a second. Isn't this the market as well? And you know, can you guess who? Well, you probably already know. I think they're gonna say this on the live stream. So apparently, we have continuation. Yes, of the Fed Staynet collab. I didn't expect that. Well, I do expect that. I think in one of my video, if you watch all my playthrough, I mentioned something when I talk about I think during polling session or maybe not polling session, I don't remember where, but I said that why this Saber and Archer banner still going on even though it's almost a year now. And then I said maybe they're gonna continue the Fast collab, maybe. And back then, well, I didn't do a recording back then, but in my Discord, not my Discord, in the community Discord that I joined, not the official Starrail, but in there I said, during the collab, I'm this is my guess back then. I think we will have Saber as a playable character and also Tosaka Rin, and maybe Archer will be Summon, just like how Svarog and I forgot her name somehow. From the one who looked like Ilya, Berserker combo, Svarog and I don't know who. I forgot her name. Basically, our character will be summoned. I mean, Archer will be summoned by Tosaka Rin. But guess who the new character is? Yes, it's Gilgamesh, of course, the most well-known, one of the most well-known servant. And the other one is not a servant, it's a master. Rin, Tosaka Rin, new character. I will talk more during the market. So yeah, we also gonna do the market in this video, in which I will do this first actually. So yeah, it's funny that I do the market before because again, I didn't know when I check Twitter to X, I guess, to scroll, because I want to market in this video as well, and I guess let's just market the Himeko Nova. I said, and how continuation? What? So are you saying 4.3 is not new arc? Menu Trailblaze mission or something? Because I talk about the story later in the story segment, but anyway, that's something something I want to say before we begin our video, our main objective on this video. So yeah, trip market, that's very funny. I didn't expect to see when I just scroll. I said, this is the live stream, and then I scroll. Wait a second, what? Anyway, let's just ignore. Okay, ignore what I said. Let's begin by checking the drip market. So let's begin with the one that I was planning to check, which is Himeko Nova. Not Nova Flare Himeko, but Himeko Nova. So yes, first thing first. Okay, this is nothing. So this is the one. I want to talk about the image here because it's interesting. But let's read her first before we analyze the image. Okay, aha instant Himeko Nova. I wonder why Nova. No matter how tangled our let's see more by the way. No matter how tangled our past or how distant the future, our bond remain unchanged. I am Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express, and your family. I was looking out at the same horizon as you. Some fight by your side, while others watch over you. The Trailblaze is never a solitary voyage. She pain, a trailblazing miracle. The silver rail stretched on, and the Nemo set sail once more, illuminating the galaxy eternal night. At the end of the line, she looked back once again. Dream of setting forth has never run aground. A special celebration for obtaining Himeko Nova. Astral Express Coffee Master, Coffee Master first place. I mean, the only coffee master, I guess, in Astral Express. But my robot is better than yours. What? My robot is better than yours? Who is this about? Anyway, so before we talk about the image, the another remark for oh, never mind. There was an error in the not matter section of the original text. The correct is no matter. Which one is no matter? Not matter. Huh? Where? Oh. Okay, so there. I thought it was. So I assume the release double, but it's no matter how tangle our class. Wait, when I read this, did I say no matter or not matter? I don't remember. Okay, so it was supposed to be no matter. And yes, you see the same thing. They post this twice, but still wrong. Why did they post this twice? Oh no, never mind. This is a replay for this one. So the official replaying the original. Anyway, let's just check the image. So first of all, Himeko Nova with the whole star on it, element, yes, fire, erudition. So basically the same as standard Himeko. I wonder what they're thinking when they choose the path and element of Himeko, but maybe she gonna use, I don't know if she buffer or not, again, considering how the mechanic right now. Path don't really mean anything, I guess. It's just for team building, like, you know, sometimes the character requiring you to be a specific path, for example, like Herta 1 erudition, right? So maybe Himeko will be useful with Herta. Hopefully, I have the Herta team, and I still not complete a Herta team, considering if you check my endgame content, you can see that I'm using Serval on my as a battery in my Herta team. Yeah, maybe Himeko will be, but we will see. We don't know. This is still a while, but this is funny that it's the same path and also element. Anyway, Himeko Nova. So when I saw the image, I already paid attention, but I didn't read the description. I only see the image, and I said the moment I saw from the post on the YouTube, and I look at Himeko. Interesting. I thought she gonna be, you know, having a paintbrush. Again, I assume we're gonna get Himeko back then during the playthrough from, you know, 4.0. I think I talk about Himeko possible future, considering this is related Final Cardia related to Himeko. Again, if you know about Astral Express crew, every single region we get the new version depending on the important character for that region. And this Final Cardia related to Himeko, so yeah, I not to mention in Penacony we don't have new Astral Express member, and because, you know, the reason being that is related to none of our member back then in Penacony. Anyway, moving on. So what I realized from this image is that, I mean, her signature color still white, red and white. Okay, when she gonna be released again? I mean, because of what we saw now with the whole collab, I mean the whole Fate Stay Night, I was assumed this she was gonna release at the beginning of 4.4, which means if you count the timeline, 4.3 we have 2 weeks left at least. Now combined with 4.3, which I think gonna have 6 weeks, so we have 2 months until Himeko banner. If we count the timeline, currently we are in at the end of May, June, July. Okay, never mind. If she released at the end of 4.4, then the timeline match up with another event in real life. Anyway, so the outfit is interesting, but not the outfit. What I'm thinking is her face, her figure. Do you guys think that she look younger here? Have you guys see that? If you check Himeko, I will check in game, I guess, when I go to the character tab, splash art. But Himiko, this Himiko, at least feel younger. So I talk about this in my playthrough. I believe it was when I'm in the Dean office. I don't remember which part, but the thing that I supposed to read in 4.1, since I didn't explore Dean office, so I only discover the note in 4.2, and in there I read about the whole history of the Gravia family and stuff, and I said something, say a hint that we will get Himiko SP or this Himiko Nova in the future, and then I mentioned something, is the current Himiko with us is not the real Himiko or something. I said, is the Himiko with us a creation, basically imaginary of the real Himiko? But then I realized, and also the thing that I questioned back then, can imaginary left Placardia? If not, then I guess the Himiko is Himiko. But then they brought another question. How did she got cure of withering curse? Because again, that's something she gonna told us. I mean, not she gonna told us, she gonna told her father. But she said, her father said he doesn't want to know or something. And then they left us without answer. I think we're gonna get the answer for that. So again, if we base it on the image here, I think this is Himiko 15 years ago. Somehow. Or maybe not. She look, unless the art style changed, but her face is younger than the Himiko we have currently in. But then if you check the description that I just read, it said Navigator or Astral Express, so I guess it's not. So how did she? So unlike Danheng, which transformed in Inhibitor Lunai because there's a lore, and then the second Danheng was related to the whole Titan and Mars 7 because of the Evernight. Himiko have something like similar in a sense. It's not just changing the outfit like Mars 7 have low full outfit, right? But it's still the same. No, it's not. It's Han. Yes, Han Mars 7. It's the same character as the preservation Mars 7. I don't think this is the same character as the standard Himiko, right? Maybe? Are you different character or the same character just like Mars 7 and us who are about to change path? Again, it's the same element and the same path, so I wonder. Are you outfit? I don't think so, right? Anyway, that's what I think about Himiko Nova. So let's see how she become, or she was once Himiko Nova or something. The name Nova itself, Nova as in Nova, explosion, supernova. What's Nova even? Star? Himiko star? Anyway, I mean, not to mention that she having, is this a spear or a banner? A flag bearer, is she a flag bearer? Remember, there's a note about her during Phantasmoon game 15 years ago. I think the note said that a girl in red or something using a brush to paint something. I don't remember the exact detail. So I assume that's probably Himiko, right? Himiko was a supplicant 15 years ago. Anyway, that's enough about her. Very interesting. If she useful for my Hertha team, maybe I will pull for her. But then again, well, we don't know how long the collab banner gonna last. If it's longer, just like what happened with Saber and Archer, then maybe I will prioritize Himiko if she useful for my Hertha team. If not, then another skip. I'm still waiting for my. Also, I need to complete my Elation team now that I done with my main DPS for Elation. So I'm waiting for Iran as well, for Yao Guang especially. We still don't have Elation healer or sustain, I guess. Anyway, moving on. So this is the only deep market I was planned to meet, but as you guys know, if we zoom, if we scroll up, I find out about where is she? I will do this when I react, but I will do the marker just, you know, they happen to be in the same category, so yeah, look at her. Tosaka Rin. I think they revealed this during the live stream. And I got spoiled because, I mean, if I wanna do the live stream later, I will actually spoil anyway, right? So yeah, 5 hours ago, it was revealed that we will get not rerun, we will get continuation of Holy Grail story or something. Funny enough, Rin is a master, not a servant. I wonder, I don't know how she gonna. One thing for. Let's just read the description for Rin. Extraterrestrial satellite communication. Rin Tosaka. They forgot the bar, the slash, the separating the Rin Tosaka and extraterrestrial satellite communication. Anyway, the contract is complete. Relax. I only want for strict hierarchy. Well, not for most people anyway. Rotate, my servant. Who are you talking to? I mean Archer, right? Again, the timeline. Is this Rin the one who know Archer? The outfit? It's very different. I mean, everyone is different, I guess. Every, collab. Hailing from a world beyond our universe. Okay, interesting. Technically, Rin world and Weld world is not the same Earth, right? Because, but I wonder how they're gonna react if they talk with each other. Because they're technically Earth, but not really Earth, the same Earth, Anyway, hailing from a world beyond our universe where magic and magicraft coexist. Magicraft. This young mage tirelessly honed her skill. She is the sixth head of the Tosaka family, a prestigious lineage of Fuyuki City mages. Look, currently studying under a renowned master at the Clock Tower who has deep tied to the Holy Grail War. Hopping across dimension. What? Hopping across dimension and plan just to finish an internship assignment? What's going on? The story already different. Huh? Where am I? Why isn't there any magical energy here at all? To the Holy Grail? I'm safe, sorry, just gonna borrow this. Okay, so she's gonna borrow the Holy Grail. The one in our ship in Penacony. Original concept artist Takashi Takeuchi. Imagine Holy Grail War. Imagine. Okay, this makes sense for the set. Actually, Valacardia with the whole. I mean, technically, it's similar to Japan. Instead of Fuyuki City, Dimension City. Honkai Star Rail Phase 10 Unlimited Billboard collaboration will officially launch on July 24. When is this? July 24. Wait a minute. 4.3 is not in July 24, is it? This is not okay. I was mistaken. So they released this right now, but this is not for 4.3. Interesting. I remember I make a calculation of where Himeko banner gonna be, and yes, Himeko banner will be around July, at the end of July. So this is 4.4. Interesting. Himeko banner at the same time up Fate collab. If Himeko story related to Fate, I don't think so. Anyway, Telbuza can use Special Plus to participate in the collaboration warp and obtain a limited 5-star character in Tosaka Erudition Quantum. My question about this, so I have full left on Saber Banner, and I believe Saber Banner has the same PT for Archer as well, so I assume Rin Tosaka and Gilgamesh will be the same PT count. We will see. Let's see her background. I said something about something first. So Tosaka Rin. Yes, Quantum Erudition. I talked about this a few seconds ago with Himeko. Erudition. Is she gonna be, someone that I can use with my Zaherta? If yes, then maybe instead of Himeko, I will pull for her. We will see. Again, they're on the same patch. I just realized, I just read that 24th of July instead of June, which is 4.3. So let's see her image. Okay, so her design is, well, interestingly, yep, I remember that teacher, Dagger, I forgot the name, but very different outfit, but kind of similar to Archer, as expected for the Master of Archer, even though I don't know if she know Archer at this point. We don't even know which timeline she's in. The description says something about the clock tower. Isn't that after? I believe she studied in the clock tower after the event in Unlimited Blade War as an extra episode. I don't remember. Anyway, so yes, she still has her pendant. Interesting. I mean, of course, she so yeah, that's interesting. Her design is very Rin Tosaka. So Kana Ueda, huh? It's interesting because I think, I mean, obviously she's gonna be voiced by Kana Ueda, which is funny because in other Hoyo game currently she also confirmed as the other VA for the new character in season 3. If you know, you know. What a coincidence! After her work in another Hoyo game as well, she have another role in other Hoyo game, but not as a collab character, at least for Star Rail. Anyway, moving on, let's see. Esa Celestial Satellite Communication Gilgamesh Stellaron immediately. What your is mine, what mine is mine. I don't know the English word for that. This is a quote from Gilgamesh himself. Not from the, I don't know if this is from the official Fate Stay Night, but I remember I read this on one of the I forgot the name. So Fate Stay Night, basically Type Moon has this new series, Farodi series, that combine multiple franchise of their own, like Fate Stay Night and also Tsukihime and Kara no Kyokai and stuff. In one of the story, Carnival Phantasm, yes, that's the name of the anime. I forgot the name. He says something. Anatomono Motoshino. I don't remember the exact wording. Basically, this sentence, this word here, remind me of that. Anyway, Stellaron, my treasure. When you reach the end of your journey, I shall steer you within the deepest depth of my treasury, in the safest place of all. That said, your trailblades shall endure for a long time yet, reaching even beyond the ultimate horizon of my own foresight. The King of Heroes from the dawn of human history, hailing from the world beyond the stars, possessing a nature 2/3 divine and 1/3 mortal, he claimed a natural-born prerogative to rule over all of creation. Laughing out loud, I was for sure gonna see Lancer as a playable character because we saw her, his model, right? But no, I don't see Lancer. Are you saying we're gonna have another Fate collab in the future? What I'm waiting is actually Ilya and Berserker, because of the whole, you know, Svarog, and I still don't remember his name. Her name. Who is she from? Belobog. Anyway, he claimed, okay, laughing out loud today as always, right up until getting dragged into another world by some adversarial goddess. What do you mean? What's going on? Goddess? This time he will once again reclaim everything that rightfully is as king. Original concept by Takashi Takeuchi. Same description. Never mind. What is it? Reblazer in until the end of version 4.6. This is the claim. Okay, so this is a free character just like Archer. Gilgamesh. Wait a minute. Trailblazer can choose. This is for people who didn't. So I think for someone like me who do the first collab, I think we will get Gilgamesh as well. Option to do that instead of unable to get Gilgamesh because we already have Archer, right? I don't think that's what happened. So let's see. Anyway, Gilgamesh. Destruction. And of course, Festine Unlimited Blade Work. Type Moon. Is this the same? By the way, Unlimited Blade Work for the first collab, I don't remember. So, well, so this Gilgamesh is not. Okay, this is interesting, right? In Unlimited Blade Work, the Gilgamesh doesn't have this hair. He has the other hair. And also, in Unlimited Blade Work, Gilgamesh doesn't wear his armor. Instead, he wear the outfit, normal outfit. So interesting that they choose this hair, even though technically it say here Unlimited Blade Work instead of the other hairstyle of Gilgamesh. If you know, you know. But anyway, the outfit is kinda Gilgamesh-like. This remind me of Gilgamesh from the other Gilgamesh outfit. I think I don't remember that exactly, but yes, this hair it still has distinctive Mesopotamia stuff here on his bottom half, I guess. And I wonder if, yes, I don't think the weapon gonna be Enuma Elish. Then what is this? This is the weapon that was used to bone. Wait a second. Yeah, to bone Berserker. I don't remember the name in the story. You know, in the Unlimited Blade Work. But then again, why the face having this hair? But okay, sure. Maybe we have option for the other hair. You know. Anyway, there are another thing here, which mean story supervisor, Kinoko Nasu, yeah, of course. So I wonder for those who get the character, I mean for those who get Archer also able to get Gilgamesh. Is it or? But then again, this is the new one, so interesting. Anyway, okay, so because of the announcement here, July 24th, meaning that, yes, I think they also do the same thing last time when they release Saber and Archer. They release it a few patch before the actual banner, if I remember. But yeah, that's it for Dream Market, and that's it. Yep. So let's close this. It's almost half an hour, and we only talk about the market. So yeah, continuation of the Fate collab. We haven't seen again. I remember about Lancer when I talk about Gilgamesh. So Lancer have the model, right? Because Lancer is not the character, meaning that we will still have. I really wanna see Medea as well, and also Medusa. Yeah, every single, you know, original seven servant of the Vestainad series. Maybe we're gonna see that. It's interesting that we don't get, well, technically Archer, but you know, Emiya. Instead we got Rin, but I mean, I was expecting Rin because of the Unlimited Blade Work instead of Zero. Anyway, that's all for the market. Let's go in. So let's talk about the event first. Well, at this point, I already upload every single event. So in total, there are 1 patch event as always for Star Rail in the past few patch. And we have anniversary event though, so we have more to talk about beside the only patch, the only event we have normally. And yes, look at the last, then finally I got my first elation, and also again the Emanator of elation. If you know why I'm pulling for her, you can check the polling session. Also the Kirene polling session, that also explain why I pull a character as well. Anyway, let's begin. So first let's talk about the event that I did. So annual trash belt report. It's not really that long. So in this event, basically the usual stuff. You can check my video. I guess I don't need to explain event now that I have the video technically, especially since I make a commentary for this one. So I will probably explain the one that I didn't make a commentary of. So yeah, this is pretty much the yearly stuff. Since this anniversary, we have the my start for last year, I guess. Moving on, we have Cosmic Data Roaming. This event, I don't know if this is canon, so when I do this, I think we're gonna go to the area actually. I still not finished with the hard mode because I thought, again, my plan was doing the live stream reaction at the end of the patch. Therefore, I didn't do much of this. I just doing the idol. As you can see, currently I don't know where am I right now. But I cannot check. So I can see, holy what? Excuse me? Let's check. Am I not done with this? I think I'm done with the story though. Yeah, it's only hard mode, hard. I don't see any interaction. So yeah, this is something I will do later on. Basically, yeah, I don't think I need to talk about this. I explained, this is also one of the events that I do a commentary. So we have, if to it not voice, the last one voice where we talk with the Astral crew, pretty much just saying thank you for playing the game, yay, and then let's continue Trailblaze for the next year or something like that. Anyway, moving on. There's one event here that's missing, which is the web event. I don't really know the content of the web event. I just go in when I was told to go in, and then I get money. I get gem as a reward, and that's it. It's not here, so I don't know what to say about that. We also get mysterious letter from Herta. Yes, I wonder anyone with different letter is the content. I mean, obviously the content is different. I still doesn't know what is Herta number, by the way. Herta number? What do you mean? I don't remember. He said, do you still remember your Herta number? I don't even know if I have Herta number. What even is that? I forgot. Is this something that Herta told us in the beginning of the game? I don't remember. Anyway, that's all for this anniversary event. We have one more event though that I want to talk about because it's not voice. I did have a dialogue at the beginning because I don't know if you're gonna, because here's the thing, this Cosmic Roll On was continuation. I assume it is continuation. At least the gameplay is the continuation, but the content, there's zero mention of the one in 4.0. And okay, let's go move from to different tab. So this is Cosmicon Roll On technically. It's a Ballad of the Mole Mogura Invasion. That's the name of the quest. But somehow this Cosmicon Roll On again is not here. It's not part of the event list that they shown, just like this one. So is this event canon? I don't know. But the name of the event is them. So that one is fully voiced. That one, the one with Belobo crew. However, this one, let's go to the location. It's here around this area. So the one here is not, yeah, this one, the Para Price and everyone here, Para Prince for Laser. So this event is not voiced, and the content is pretty much also not canon because we have Evanesia here. If as you know, Evanesia at the end of the story, I assume she resting. I don't know actually what happened to her. She said that she wanna rest for a while after telling us about. I'll talk about this during the story segment. But yeah. So I don't know if it's canon, but I got everything by the way. I got this, and also I do this one that I didn't do on that playthrough. Yep, pretty much the same thing. My combination, by the way, the best combination that I can find if when I watch is first I will always use Herta, of course. But for my teammate, the best one, in my opinion, I don't know, I didn't check anyone, I only checked once and I stick with it because we have team with Sparky. Well, when we use, you know, the Silver Wolf party member thing, Sparky is the best one in my opinion because of her ability to reduce the dice of the opponent to the minimum dice. So maximum damage and then opponent have minimum dice. That's very much faster kill. Unless of course there will be a counter. I don't know which one counter that combo. I mean the Sparky. Maybe they are, but I don't know. Anyway, the story of this basically polarity contest. So we made a store here. Our agency here decided that we make money and then become the best store, which is our store technically about Turbo. No, I don't think so. Is it about our tabloids or maybe? No, I don't think it's about, because we first Nihilux, funny enough, even though we selling across Fluffy across the blue. I don't even know what we selling. I think we are selling tabloid, no, newspaper, I think. Yes, anyway, that's it. The event, you can check my playthrough for this event. It's pretty much, we have something after the event, don't we have some extra where we talk with Blade and Yoguang here. It's mostly a joke, or not like a joke, you know, a meme. I don't know if the exact word. Basically, it's just interesting. Again, the other thing that I think this is not canon because one of the fight we have was with non-Pelakadian character. If I remember, we meet with Lofu. Yes, because if you know about Guinevere, basically our Ghostbuster team, we also have them in the anniversary event, the live stream one. So yeah, that's very interesting. Anyway, that's all for the event. I don't think I need to say more about. Again, this segment will be reduced moving forward, considering I record every event from this point, and then you can just check the event. The reason I talk about the event in the past because I didn't record. Yeah, I explained what I do during the event. Now that I record it, I don't feel I need to, maybe a little bit if I want to say something. What is this animation? I remember. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I interesting that they didn't make about this VR game anymore. I don't know the name of this. This was something that happened before. I forgot the name of that game. When the whole VR become a thing. Anyway, so that's all for the event. I don't really talk much, but it is what it is. Actually, I talk a lot, considering it's almost an hour, and I haven't done the reaction because of drip market. That's the problem, drip market. If I don't see the drip market for the collab. Anyway, let's talk about final talk. So first of all, let's look at my own character for the final talk. I transform is Masked Rider. So I give this patch. There's a lot of questions I want to ask. Actually, I wonder if I remember. I make a note. I will talk about that in the story. So I give this patch 8.2. Yes, 8.2 is better, I guess, than last patch, which is 8.1 for me, in the sense that we have more complete story. But I don't really know. I don't feel like the whole thing with Full Wish feel like, I don't know. I feel like she was not really utilized. That, I mean, I guess we have her. Technically we have her whole what do you call it again? whole thing, her character, not a character, more like her story, not her story. I don't know exact wording, but her point, Fulvi's reason, Fulvi's why Fulvi's in the story. Like I understand that, but I will talk more about this in the next section, which is now. Okay, so let's continue on the next section. We're gonna talk about story and prediction. First thing first, I have a few notes. So I made a note when I finished the story, just in case I forgot something. And let's check my note. It's not, my note is not really in the order of the story, so it's random. But we will see. We will see if I remember what I want to talk about, because I have mostly forgot. First thing first. Okay, my note was about Fulvi's backstory. So yeah, we still doesn't know how she, or maybe maybe it was implied. So how did Fulvis acquire Shuhu? I assume if we implying based on what we know, I assume it was from when she was studying in, you know, that botanical stuff in the one Intelligentsia Guild, which is interesting, because if this is the case, then why the IPC, especially, you know, Pearl, doesn't know about this, especially, you know, Fulvis. Maybe she doesn't know, but Fulvis probably has a data about this, considering Intelligentsia Guild relation with IPC. They probably know about something about Shuhu, especially Shuhu. Like, how did Shuhu? Anyway, hopefully we're gonna explain this, considering Yaoguang and Blade. Yes, this is the prediction part, so I combine story and prediction. Considering Blade and Yaoguang gonna go somewhere, we don't know where they're gonna go. In the event, the one where, you know, the tabloid thing, I said, oh, Blade, Yaoguang, I thought you're supposed to go somewhere, and then the answer is, I don't remember the answer. You can check my react. No, I don't think I react. You can check my video, no commentary playthrough for that event, Cosmic Control again. Anyway, so yeah, Suhu and that Fulvi's backstory is still not really explained, in my opinion. That's feel important until we're gonna see that. That's why I give it 8 point. One of the reason. So let's see what under the note is. Okay, this is something that I'm mistaken. I have a note here said Emanator of Elation question mark. So the reason why I have this note, because of one, I mistaken. Remember in the playthrough I keep calling, what is this emoji? When I first see this emoji, the blob thing, you know, in Fulvi's thing, the one with Sparksy POV, I said, huh, is this AHA? That's my assumption throughout the playthrough up until the end. I don't even realize that's someone else. So this is why I wrote Emanator of Elation question mark, because remember the confrontation between Silver Wolf here when she become Emanator of Elation with, I assume at the time was AHA. I question, wait a minute, how did she Emanator of Elation if AHA is again her? I said, but now it's I confirm. Okay, I know that it's not I know it's not AHA. So remember what Evanesia told us at the end? She said something about Asad Pramat. Basically, I assume, okay, I was speculate throughout for 2. I said, maybe we're gonna see Harmony, Fantalia, and also who's Harmony, Selenova or something. But no, Asad Pramat. So I heard the name before. I think when I checked data bank, I checked faction, I saw the name, but I didn't really read it. And also, it's something I do, but I forgot. That's why when I saw Asad Pramat, the look of him in that scene with Silver Wolf, I didn't realize it is Asad Pramat. I will check that later in the reaction because it's related to a video that they released back then, which I react, by the way. I forgot. So let's go to faction and we go to Road Ravager. No, Galaxy Ranger. Lord Ravager. So yeah, I read this before. Not to mention, yes, it's the first one. I just came to check Selenova at the time, I think. Yeah, Lux Bane, Archforger. I know Archforger. Pantalia. So I thought it was Aaron Tom as well. So I didn't read. I haven't read this, by the way. I know Zephyro from that note on the ground in Amphorio story when we go to that Aaron Tom area. Anyway, so Asad Pramat. Maybe I should read this one. I don't know. Let's just focus on Asad Pramat because this is the one that we heard the name of at the end. Even though technically we saw him during the whole playthrough, I just didn't realize it. Especially when we saw so maybe I can say that it could be Ahad when we see the emoji blob. But when I saw people who remember or who watched the video, I which I did, but I forgot the image of Evil Road Ravager. I didn't realize that there is. I thought it was anyway. Basically, that is Asad Pramat. Yes, I'm sorry that I didn't recognize that because I forgot. I only watched that video once, by the way, during the reaction, and then I never pay attention to that ever again. Some say Asad Pramat is the most human of the Overlord, while others argue he the least. Okay, what do you mean? Rarely seen in the front line. Interesting. He preferred to orchestrate from afar, more chessmaster than warlord, moving his legion with methodical precision. All that fall under his gaze are consumed by a wave of slow, cruel joke. Okay, this is the hint, I guess. Joke. Like infamous fall of the auguring. Over a century, Asad Pramat advanced his Red Ranger inch by inch, just to force the military line of the resistance into the shape of a single line of attacks. Destruction is where laughter ends. This is very much a hint. If I read this, it's very obvious Asad Pramat will be the one who will be showing up in Palacardia. Because I didn't read. I mean, makes sense. It is morning, not select morning. Morning actor. We haven't seen a character from morning actor yet, at least the one with unique NPC model. Anyway, known as one to destroy LH. This pretty much confirmed that he will be the one who appear in Palacardia. Why am I speculating Selenova and Pantalia? Well, simply because of Shuhu again. That's why Pantalia was there in the picture, and then Selenova because of how important I feel like Sunday gonna be, but then so far, well, he is, but not really. Asad Pramat embraced the title. When his work is done, he scorched a giant smiling face. Holy, this is so much hint. Where this information add in this databank, by the way? I don't know. The giant smile face into the surface of every dead planet, as if mocking the very idea of life. Interesting. This is very much a hint for that. Should I know Zephyro? Zephyro related to self-annihilate. Okay, nihility. Interesting. In the future, when we talk about that, will be Selenova. Okay, Harmony. We know about that. Lux Bane, Ferocity or Permanent. Both of Ferocity and Permanent is a dead path. So I don't. Interesting for Lux Bane. Archforger is the one that I remember become something. I don't remember. Yes, preservation. Interesting. I don't remember. Pantalia. Yeah, because of the whole thing with Fantalia, not to mention Fantalia is Heliobi, right? See? And never mind, let's move on. Iron Tom, Destruction, yeah. Each path has its own Potavager, so and we still have, maybe we will get more. Wow, this one is long. Spencer Smith is the one of the winner of the Phantasmoon game, the one who create Fable About the Star. Yes, yes. No, the one that people assume that the Fable About the Star is the creation after winning Phantasmoon game. Adrian Spencer Smith. I remember when I watched this video. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So that's all. So Alfred Pramat. Moving on, my next note. So my question is, the Phantasmoon, the one when say permanently become AHA or something, not AHA, not Emanator, Ion of Elation. This Phantasmoon game reward, is that AHA still? I guess AHA because again Silverwolf become Emanator of Elation, so which mean she again. This is the thing I don't understand about Elio. Elio technically finality path, but the Stellar Hunter themselves, are they following finality or can they be Emanator of someone? I don't know. The whole see, this is the purple bomb with Starrel. The whole Emanator path. I thought you can only have one and one only. Maybe I misunderstand the description of Past Rider or an Emanator. Can you be a multiple Emanator at the same time? But I don't know. Imagine that a multiple an Emanator of every single path. You pretty much Aeon at that point. Anyway, moving on, my other question. Okay, so let's talk about our character. Yes, our new path, Elation. Are we have Elation path here because AHA gaze us? Are we become AHA Path Rider, or is this because of our thing as supplicant? Basically, this is because supplicant power, so we become Ultraman. I mean, not Ultraman, that's just the reference they did before the 3-hour thing, 3 minute. But yeah, so I don't still understand how we have new path. I assume it was a guess by AHA, but I don't think we saw that. We just using wish power, and then boom, we become. I still wanna see the giant mecha fight using our robot in that Verlux Tower, but I wonder if we're gonna ever see that. They're hinting at it, but I don't know if we're gonna see that yet soon. Anyway, so another note that I read was Sparksy cut. So this is the scene that they didn't really talk more. Remember the Sparksy POV? Sparksy POV and after she asking Sparkle help. And then the next scene we know about Sparksy and our Sparkle, I guess, is when we're gonna face Full Wish. So what happened with Sparksy? Again, because of Asad, we know now is Asad Pramat. Did something happen to her? I don't know. The whole thing about her mask, are we gonna give her mask again or not? So I don't know. Okay, that's all about Sparky. Another note that in my note here is day and night cycle. So I read this. I forgot to mention maybe. I say something about there's no day and night cycle in Malacardia. So it's the thing. So my one thing I want to know. Technically, Dimension City is just one city, right? We have another city. We have the second city in this patch. Seafield City, I think the name of. So how big is Palangkardia? How many city we're gonna see? We don't know yet. I don't know why I wrote the not Dana Cycle, but this was very important. Anyway, another thing that I note is Yogwang divination. Why I wrote that? I don't remember. Okay, so I wrote Yogwang divination but I don't really remember what that mean. And after that, as I said Ting Yun question mark, I guess I was questioning where is Ting Yun? In one, okay, again, I don't think the anniversary event canon because we saw Ting Yun in Luofu alongside the other people from Luofu, which doesn't make sense because the last time we saw her, she was investigating the same thing that Sandai did, but we didn't see her, we only see Sandai. So is Ting Yun. Again, the reason why I wrote this note because at the time I didn't know about Asad Pramat. So I still assume that Pantalia will be a pair here because of Shuhu again. Tame you Shuhu, I thought it was related to Pantalia, I guess not. So yeah, Ting Yun, where are you? I don't know, we're gonna see her again, I guess, when we're gonna do stuff with Blade and Yao Guang. And also other Yai, yes. In the scene in other Yai, there's some words that are redacted, I remember. I wonder what that's. I thought that scene with Yao Guang and Yai was something that will be huge, but no. Yai, I mean not Yai. I keep saying Yai. I should probably Evanesia. So Evanesia scene, she technically a banner character, but I feel like we still know nothing about, except for her history. I guess we know not something about her, but still, the other Evanesia, the whole thing, the ultimate, the one that the thing that she afraid of. I don't think we saw that. So, are you saying that the reason why we have elation because of what she does? Because if that's the case, then why is she so afraid of the effect of what she does? I don't know. We'll see. I guess in next part the effect of what she does, if there are any.
Oh.
And I also read note about Silver Wolf. Aha. Yes, this is the thing I said before. Now that it confirmed Asad Pramat is the one that appeared, not Aha. So I don't think I need to talk about this. Another note from Hastarel is cat watching Silver Wolf from TV. Yes, cat. That Elio, right? Not Elio. I mean, if you talk about this in 3.8. But that when she the animation specifically for her when she transformed into 999, and then it was a cat watching into a TV screen. So that's very interesting way to interpret that Elio visual, I guess. I don't know the whole thing with that scene. I don't know if we're gonna again we have animation of that one Elio video. Basically, we saw if that is actually Elio. And what else? Okay, at the end there, remember we saw Pearl with Kuchiba. But I assume, okay, so this is something that I don't know. Is Kuchiba will be important? I feel like her design will be, I mean, she looked like NPC, just like that one bartender from Penacony, remember? Soban, I think the name of. But I don't know. The way that she went to Pearl at the end, I feel like something. I don't know if she's someone antagonistic or maybe because of what Pearl did, and the Department of Aberration gonna do something because of that. We don't know. And not to mention, look, the mask is still exists technically. So who gonna be Blade? Maybe. And then what happened with Evanesia mask? Is this what this mean? We know Evanesia is different than the rest, so I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but anyway, this is just another proof. Why our mask change form? Are you saying the other mask able to change as well, or maybe because our mask made by Evanesia is different, but I don't know. We become Masked Rider, but we haven't seen, well, technically everyone has mark beside Evanesia, not mark wish power. So yeah, I wonder how this gonna end, because we technically half point, I guess. And then the character we don't have yet. It's funny that they released Nihilux as one of the earlier character, but Nihilux is not yet playable. In fact, we have Himeko, the one who didn't appear in that beginning reveal, remember? So I wonder if Nihilux a really important character. Then we thought she not just a creator of the Fluffy Across the Blue, but maybe some faction that we haven't seen yet. I don't know. Interesting Nihilux. Stella Sacho. What else? That it's all about my note, but I feel like I have something else to say. The whole thing with Evanesia and okay, let's talk about the story. I think I keep talking about my note, but again, the whole story with Full Wish. I feel like it has conclusion, yes, Full Wish, but I don't know. I personally I give it 8.2 simply because of the whole hint and foreshadowing that we're gonna do in the later part, but I don't know. I guess that's it for now. Next time when I do the story, I will write down more thing because I forgot most thing now. I don't even remember. Yeah, you know, when you finish the story, usually since I do the story back to back, my memory is still fresh when I do finish it. When I finish the main story, but now that it's been like what 3 weeks since I finished, so I don't remember much. So yeah, that's all I guess for the story and prediction. Again, the prediction. So because of Blade, we're gonna do something with Blade and Yeoguang in the next version. I don't know how the information we got from Evanesia about Asat Paramat gonna help us. Again, I guess it's gonna help us. We're gonna inform people about Asat Pramat, which I think at least Silver Wolf knew, and maybe Spark she also know. I don't know. It's only showing up the actual face to Silver Wolf, so I don't know. And maybe we have also a hint for Himeko in the whole thing why Himeko younger. I still think she younger in that image. And I think that's it. I don't know if we're gonna update. We're gonna have update for Sunday. I don't even know. I still don't know what Sunday purpose here. I say Sunday purpose last a few seconds ago, a moment ago, but I still don't know if he gonna be important more than what we have currently about him. I still feel like we have connection with this and whatever harmony thing, the whole thing that Xandar and Kafka talk about back then about the four paths that gonna lead universe or whatever into destruction, harmony. Speaking of Kafka, the scene when Kafka said, "Don't lose to Aha," what does that mean? That scene actually was once that confusing me. I thought Asat Pramat was Aha because of that scene. Because don't lose to Aha. And then we saw Silver Wolf facing again Asat Pramat. Yeah, right? That's why I assume that was Aha. Yeah, I wonder why Kafka said that. Is that the scene because that is not Kafka but Asat Pramat instead? We remember that Silver Wolf saying something 20 seconds too late to Asat Pramat. Is that a hint that the whole scene was staged by Asat Pramat or something? I wonder. I guess it is. I just don't know the idea back then because the whole script is very detailed. They said for Kafka to make sure that she messaged Silver Wolf exactly at that hour, that time, that moment. So I wonder. Yeah, I think that's all for speculation. I don't really have much speculation besides the whole Suho thing with Blade. He gonna absorb Suho or something. But again, Asphel technically absorbed Suho in the past, so we're gonna see Asphel as well there. And why Asphel? I thought Asphel absorbed all of Suho using that hand thing on. And I wonder if we're gonna see that area again, the land of the steering god. Remember the whole thing, the whole origin of leftover, I guess, of the world in canvas before it was, Anyway, the IPC stuff. That's all for that, and let's move on and talk about other thing. It's almost done again. The only reason I talk a lot here is because it's almost already a year. I mean a month. I mean an hour because of the dream market. It's longer than the usual reaction. But anyway, improvement. So one thing for sure, I still want that we have a controller support, more control support for a mobile version, because this is the one that I play with. At least until the one that I use have able to connect to Starrel, because it's connect to other game but only Starrel. For some reason that not compatible. The other thing is still the same. I want that they release multiple events instead of one event. I know it's simpler, but I feel like it's make the reason what I like more event is the more event will be the more interaction, not just with playable character, but for world building. So I learned more about NPC, for example, overarching NPC, like in the past, even though I forgot the NPC most of the time. Anyway, yeah, that's the two thing about the thing that I want to know the upgrade. And now let's move to the actual thing. Yes, reaction. Whew, finally. I probably missed something I wanna told you guys, because again, all of this is impromptu. I don't really write down the detail of what I wanna say. I only make a point. Like the only point in my note here say event, final thought, story and prediction, improvement, and reaction. I didn't say anything else besides that, and I didn't write down anything else besides that, except for the note, the one that I write at the end of when I finish the main story. Yeah. Anyway, moving on, let's go to the reaction itself. So one thing I probably gonna see is the reveal of the continuation of the Sting. What is this? What is it again? Collab. The continuation of the collab, yes. So as you can see here, okay, only 30 minutes. Whew, thankfully, this event, this is not a long live stream. Somehow they as you can see, the last one I watched was 4.1. Yes, if I remember 4.2, since I knew it's gonna be a dev talk, which means I need subtitle, so I watched the English version for English subtitle. But normally I rather listen to Japanese VA, considering I'm playing the game in Japanese. The voice, So yeah, as you can see there, 6 hours ago since the live stream, I think I also watched this. This is the thing, if you click one of the tab in the game, they will lead you to this page. I think this is the one that go on the event that was missing, the web event. And I think it direct me to the English one, not this one. So I already checked that. I don't remember. I think I clicked that, but I don't really read. I don't really watch the content. I don't know what this is. But if it says it has music icon, so I guess it's a music an orchestra. Anyway, let's begin our reaction for 4.3. I don't know what the title is. It in Japanese. So yeah, let's begin. I don't know if the voice is too loud. Hopefully not. Let's do full screen. Let's remove this, and hopefully I can play in full HD. So the stream only 3 minutes, so let's see. Again, I think I missed something that I want to talk about, but I forgot. Well, if I remember, I will talk more during part 1 when I react to other video, which is the video between 4.2 and 4.3 live stream. So which probably you know about if I remember, they released a lot of Silver Wolf video and only 2 for Evanesia. I mean, because Silver Wolf is the main character for this. I mean, not the main character, the feature banner, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, only one character, so maybe we got a rerun for Yao Guang. If that's the case, then I think I should pull for her. I need a team for Elation because right now my Silver Wolf don't really do much. TMU, Elation. Anyway, one thing that I forgot to mention when I talk about in-game, I think I'll talk about this more in part 1. So I was planning to explore every single Palmacardia area, right? But then I already get Silver Wolf, so my will to explore the map is diminished a lot. That's why I still not finished. I only did one quest, by the way. I will talk about this in part 2 when I do the main story. Yes, part 1 will not talk about those stuff because part 1 mostly checking about something new, game income, and video reaction. Well, part 2 will be the beginning of the story, which I usually release a few days or a week after the update, considering I have backlog. But then again, after this video, usually directly after this will be the part 1, but because I record and will upload this soon, I guess the day after the live stream, which means I will have 2 weeks until part 1, which is fine. Anyway, let's fast forward now that I don't talking about stuff. Okay, let's do. You said plus 100, but it's not 3. What does this number mean? Anyway, almost done. Yeah, I feel like I missed something, but I don't remember what I missed. Let's see if I remember. I'm gonna probably make a note, and then probably gonna talk about it in part 1. If it's not story related, if it's story related, it will be what is this?
姫子は最初から二層楽園を去ってなどいなかった。
Okay, talk about Himeko. It's interesting.
我ここに現像の
What?
母
For a second there?
グラフィエを呼ばん
Himeko.
こなたへ来たりて我らを絵の中へ渡したまえ
Himeko actually died, and then the Himeko we have is not but
ね
Anyway,
え本当にいいの？
王政としても人としても
why they have a Japanese yokai image here? Interesting. Imaginary. And drawing. Kind of remind me of Japanese, yokai drawing. It's interesting because they decided to change from Hatia and then they think of
俺とお前の不滅の血肉へ鉄とし
there are lots of this
数万の死を土とする準備はいいかこの中身に復讐する覚悟
あなたが推測した通り
Again,
52% の確率で竜介さんは貴弱に利用されています。ではもし
my
ワールドエンドが
speculation
ハブ
about
の
Himeko
ことでも
true.
ないとしたら
So we saw Himeko as a shield.
来いせいぜいあがいてみろ
Who is that?
たどり
Himeko?
着いたことを後悔するお前の歩んできた道を否定する
I'm sorry, but I will do
あが
this.
いてみろ
But
たどり着いたことを後
Asat Pramad, yes.
悔する
Okay, so that's Himeko. With the painting, as I expected. Wait a minute. So I think okay. So in the drip market that I just checked, the image is not really showing the tip of whatever weapon that Himeko used. That's why when I explained about the image, I assume it was a flag bearer. But if you look at this, I mean it's different. I mean this is Himeko with different outfit, not the one we saw Himeko Nova. But this is Himeko, the one that was told by that note we found about the supplicant. A woman in red with a paintbrush. Yeah, this is the Himeko we saw. Anyway, is this Himeko or who? Because it doesn't look like the one in the astral. Interesting, we're gonna learn about this in 4.3 instead of Himeko Nova in 4.4, but maybe Himeko Nova will be the upgrade version, so whatever happened in 4.3 will result of Himeko Nova. Interesting. It's my project. Okay, I have a theory about this that I already talked about in one of my video
お前の歩んで
about
きた
Imaginary,
道
but
を否
we
定
will
する
see.
繁栄に溺れる楽園の者たち、久しぶりだな。
Okay, let us mirroring God.
楽園はあらゆる素晴らしい可能性を前借りし、享受して
This is supposed to be astral, right?
そろそろツケを払ってもらおう。
Okay, they also showing us fail hand. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at the image that. Yeah, that's Himeko, I guess. Not maybe not Himeko, but okay. That's okay. Why did use the random number again for redeem code? I thought they're done with that. Okay, sure. Starro is the only one who's still doing this. Okay, so interesting. Himeko. Are we gonna learn what the real thing about Himeko and Withering Course? Finally, is my prediction true? I don't think so, but we will see. The whole thing about Imaginary Himeko thing. You can check my playthrough. I think I explained multiple times about that in my playthrough, especially during 4.2, I think. Okay, so Asad Samad, Blade, and whoever that looks like Himeko here.
皆さんの世界に昼夜の違いがあろうとなかろうと、おはよう、こんにちは、こんばんは。崩壊スターレイルバージョン 4.3 聖者彼岸へ渡りて予告番組へようこそ。私は皆さんの友ミスターフクロウ。
I don't know exactly.
これが予告番組。開幕から雰囲気たっぷりじゃの
お久しぶりです、フクロウさん。いつも通り司会をされているのを見て安心しました。
そうだね。ではゲストの皆さんにご挨拶をお願いしよう。
こんばんはなのじゃ。ヒエーと申す。今日はよろしく頼むぞ。
サンデーです。本日は皆さんとご一緒できて嬉しく思います。
ジンだ。
ゲストのお三方ようこそ。
I mean, makes sense for a
ただ
blade.
自己紹介からいきなり温度差があるが。
早速ですが、
Not
今皆さんが一番気にされているのは、これから何が起こるのかということでしょう。
he and
ああ、
as
では
well
まず
was
サンデーさんにそのあたりについてお話ししてもらおう。
前回のバージョン
his
で
name in Japanese.
マンガンがもたらした危機はひとまず抑え込むことができました。
Yeah, Mangan,
しかし
full wish again.
嵐
different
が
name.
訪れる前という
Why,
の
I
は
wonder.
得てして静かになるものです。
Yeah.
今のこの状況には
It's not
む
a
しろ
con.
不安を覚えず
Yeah,
にはい
they
られ
learn
ません。
about Asad
まず
Farman.
は最も恐ろしい内容から話そう。
I didn't
マン
know.
ガンの背後にいる黒幕。絶滅大君の鬼弱が
I watched
と
the
うとう
video.
表舞台に姿を現した。さらに二層楽園にはある驚くべき
So I didn't pay. I forgot to check. So I was gonna say that I will check the video, but I don't think so. You can check my part 1 of 4.1. In that video reaction, I react to the Road Ravager. For but I just forgot about this. Anyway, part 1, 4.0.
秘密が封印されておる。
渇望と鈍色を司るアイオン。
Yes, and what is
貪
this?
欲の抜け殻。
ああ、記録によると貪欲はアイオンと古獣2つの性質を併せ持つ存在であり、
Green, green.
さらには意志を持つブラックホールでもあるんだ。
I don't
生系を
understand.
丸ごと飲み込むほどの力を
Don't
持っ
trust
ていると
the
言われている。
So,
今蘇が動いていないからといって安全というわけではありません。貪欲の抜け殻のような存在はただそこにいるだけで
the MP
人を不安にさせるものです。
しかもバージョン 4.2 でジン殿は
20万もの楽変天人の体内にあった出骨の血肉
So
を
yeah, Jin
す
and
べて
Blade
自分の
were the same
体に
thing
取り
in
込んでおっ
Japan
た。
language, but
今の
here
ジンさんの状態を
and
考えても
Phanesia is
そ
not
の
the
血肉
same.
が再び鬼弱の手に
Why
落ちない
did
ように
they
するために
change
も
their name?
決して警戒を緩めるわけにはいかないでしょ
うむうむ。
And Kuchiba is still in
全
Japanese.
くその通りだ。
Why Kuchiba in
そし
Japanese?
て出骨を完全に抑え込むためこうこう
We know that playable character name change, like how Phanesia from Heye, Full Wish. Well, not playable, I guess. Most character Full Wish from Mangan. Maybe it's the same name in. I don't know. I don't think so. And Chinatsu. No, it's not Chinatsu. What was I? You know Masahiro from Cinderborn, and then Asphel was. It's not Chinatsu. I forgot the name. But somehow Kuchiba is the only one who in English and Japanese using the Japanese name Kuchiba, which is weird. I wonder why. Considering what happened at the end with Pearl, who is Kuchiba? And what funny is Nihilux in Japanese is not a Japanese name. It's Stella. So why change Stella to Nihilux? I don't understand. Maybe Stella is not really Stella. It's probably, I don't know actually.
将軍は
Anyway.
出骨を絵の世界の果てに葬り貪欲の力で溶かすことを提案したんだったな。
ちょっと待てい。そう簡単に言うでない。出骨を溶かすということはそれを体内に封印しておるジン殿まで道連れにするということではないか。
貪欲の力は出骨を葬ることができる数少
This is something that only happen most of the time in Star Rail, that the character explaining the story in the live stream. I feel like most of the live stream didn't really talk about this. Well, they do, but not really as intense as Star Rail. So this is the moment where it's probably the best if I watch the English version because I can understand what they say. But again, I usually react. I also not react. I also watch on my own the English version just to see the difference. Because sometimes a collab is different. So the content of the live stream sometimes different depending on which version you watch, which region you watch. Considering especially collab, only exists in, for example, Japanese one will be Japanese collab, like usually offline store or something. But for the English one, global, usually in somewhere in North America or in somewhere in Europe and maybe Asia, depending on situation. But anyway, moving on.
ない存在だ。も
So
は
what
や
is greed?
選択の余地はない。
I think it's not greed.
満たされぬ獣だけが永遠に増殖し続ける最悪を終わらせること
It's
がで
power
きる。
maybe?
いくらなんでもリスクがありすぎる。
Shuho?
本気で捨て身の相打ちを狙うつもりか。
Shuho?
ジンさんはこれまでずっと魔音の身に苦しめられてきた。彼が性格ハンターに入ったのも噂によるとエリオがある約束をしたからだそうだ。
Yes.
脚本にある詩でしょうか。
ああ、この死を俺は長く待ちわびていた。
Then just
出
die.
骨との因縁もそろそろ清算する時だ。
今回バージョン 4.3 のストーリーでジンさんは絵の世界へと旅立ち出骨を消滅させるため行動する。
It's interesting
だが
because
あ
again,
まり心配しないでくれ。
Asphel and Suhu.
ジンさんを待っているのは
Yes,
鹿それとも神聖か。
see?
エリオの
Exactly.
脚本にはまだ空白が残されている。
ということは全てが決まっておるわけではなく逆転の可能性もあるってことじゃな。
ふふん。ジンさんの旅の終点は開拓者がその目で見届けてくれ。ところで比叡さんに頼まれたことを皆さんは覚えているだろうか。
Yes, for a
バー
month.
ジョン 4.3 では開拓者もまたグラフィアに鬼弱の脅威を伝えるため絵の世界へ旅立つことになるんだ。
目の前にあるのが絵の世界
The
です
new
か。
map, okay.
Yeah.
I still have
Ko
not
ko wa
cleared a
Toga
single map
Senyi.
in Blagaria.
絵の世界に入る
Maybe
前の
because if I wanna
最
pull
後
more
の
the
場
next
所
character,
だ。
I will because I don't have
この
enough
世と絵
now.
の世界の境界にあ
I
る
just happen to be
最
able
後
to
の
clear
休息所でもある。
うむ。
uh,
グラフィエはここで絵の世界へ向かう者たちを送り届けてお
that's why I
る。
didn't
そう。漫画に出てくる勇者を導く案内人と同じじゃな。
ということは 私たちはつい
Oh, we
に
have trail-based
グラフィ
mission.
エ一族の始まりとされる人物にお会いできるのです
Oh,
ね。
are you saying
一
that
体どの
is
ような人物なのでしょう。
Graphia?
きっと彼女も赤髪の美人なんじゃろうな。
グラフィエに関する伝説は数えきれないほどあるが、どれも真偽は定かではない。
I
ただ
see.
比叡さんが頼ったということはき
I
っと
mean,
信頼できる
considering
人
her
物なの
father,
だろう。
well, here's the
1000年
thing.
以上の時を生きた人間は
So Ryusuke is not from the family. He is the one who married the mother. Basically, Himeko was mother from the Graphia family, right? Meanwhile, Ryusuke was from the other family. I think they mentioned the family of Ryusuke. I don't remember the name of it. I read in the note when I go to the dean office. But basically, so that's why I didn't assume. I thought the reason why Himeko have red hair because of her father, which technically not from Graphia family. That's why I didn't think that is. I assume that is Graphia then, which look like Himeko. Which mean the same mean the one we saw is actually Graphia, and Himeko Nova just what happened with Himeko after she met with ancestor. But we saw Himeko in the wheelchair. I wonder what the connection there. Anyway,
きっと私たちとは世界の見え方が異な
I
るでしょ
mean,
う。
I guess we're gonna learn how she
歴
got
史に記
cured
され
from
て
the
いる多くの出
littering,
来事も
littering course.
彼女にとっては歩んできた道の一部に過ぎないのかもしれません。
もし彼女に会えたら開拓者は二層楽園やグラフィエ一族、さらには姫子にまつわる謎の一端に触れられるかもしれないぞ。
それは楽しみじゃの。
Misora
彼
Kuen.
女がこの銀河をどう見ているのかぜひ聞いてみたいですね。
またそれと同時に他の仲間たちもいろいろ動いているようだ。前回のストーリーで起きた件の後始末や鬼弱の手がかりの調査など頼もしい仲間たちが大活躍するぞ。みんなで力を合わせればきっと鬼弱の秘密を暴けるはずだ。
おお、もしや首なし大君の伝説とかじゃろうか。
What's that?
そこはこ
I
うご
really
期
like
待
Ayane
という
Rufus
ことで
as he
開拓者さんはもともとこの地で休養を取るつもりでしたが
I keep saying this,
幻
but,
月遊戯に
you know,
巻き込まれ
even
さらに
though I
は
didn't pull for
絶滅大
Athanasia
君と
for
出くわす
now.
ことになってしまいました。運命とは時に容赦がないものです。
But say night.
一息つこうとした瞬間に限って舞台に引き戻すのですから。
Ume Yumi.
幻月
Anyway,
遊戯はそう単純なものではない。
もしかすると今回のバージョンではアイオンの視点から見た幻月遊戯の本質を知ることができるかもしれないぞ。
Romeo
なん
what?
と
Star
ついに
God?
謎が明かされるんじゃな。
このバージョンで
What is the actual
私たちは優越と楽園
translation for
が
Star God?
本当は何を意味しているのか見極めることができるかもしれませ
Basically
ん。
Phantasmal game, yes. Huh?
バージョン 4.3 の開拓クエストもきっと開拓者に忘れられない思い出をもたらしてくれるだろ
Using
う。
Pioneer
それでは次は
Replace Ray Blade.
ジンさんにスポットを当ててみよう。
Let's see. He's nihility, I think. I remember if I remember from the market. Stem sword and who is that? Is that? I forgot the name. Never mind. It looks like. Before I assume Blade has
ジンさん
connection with
よろしければこれまでの歩
Nanook
みと
because
そ
they
の
look the
心境
same.
につい
I
て
guess not.
少しお
But that
話しして
image
い
in
た
the
だけませ
background
ん
look
か。
like Nanook.
長い間苦痛と憎悪にとらわれていた。
Blade. I don't know.
奴らの言う通
His
り
name.
だ。
Forgot.
かつての俺は憎しみに飲まれ、己を滅ぼしかけていた。何も間違ってはいない。
Then destroy yourself. I thought you wanna die.
性格ハン
Anyway,
ターは俺に燃え尽きる機会を与えるだけだと思っていたが、思い
so
が
it's
けず
nihility, right? I
新た
assume
な
he
絆を
will
得ること
be
になっ
useful
た。
with Kafka.
先行きは危うく険しい。だが
Dot
完全に飲まれない限り、俺はこの雲の糸をたどって
is this born?
地獄から這い上がれるだろう。
Dot, which means
すでに心を決めているのですね。この道の先はまだ未知数ですが、少なくとも今回は過去ではなく自らの意志で進むことを選ぶと。
ふむ。ところで気づいておったか？
No?
このイラスト。一見するとジン殿はただ落ちているように見えるが、
Really?
実はちゃんと自分の手で自分を支えておるのじゃ。
おお、確かに。
それにさっきのバージョンキービジュアルでもジンドのは新しい自分を見上げておったじゃろ。
Yes.
あの構図はまさに少年漫画でよく見るキャラクターが覚醒する直前の見開きページ。不死鳥のごとき神聖を予感させるあれじゃ。
素晴らしい解釈ですね。
Okay.
付け加えるとすれば、新しい自分を見上げるという構図は神聖の象徴だけでなく、時には過去の自分への許しを意味する場合もあるようですよ。
そうそう。ジンさんの経験や変化は新しいスキルにも現れているようだぞ。では一緒に見てみよう。
必殺技か。発動すると俺はこの身を炉に傷ついた刃を鍛え直す特殊な結界を展開し、強化状態になる。
なんといき
Well,
なり
if you
衝
look at
撃
the
演
team
奏ではない
composition, I
か。
guess not.
ものすごく痛
As
そうじゃ。
well,
熱した鋼が水に触れるとき、そのきしみが響き渡る。強化状態で俺は戦闘スキルを解放し、堅陣で敵にさらなるダメージを与える。
この姿のジンさんは剣も雰囲気も先ほどまでとはまるで違っていますね。あらゆる束縛から解き放たれて、ようやく本当の姿を現したかのように。
その通りだからな。強化状態の俺は憤怒の本相をあらわに、必殺技も別のものとなる。過去に応納することも魔音にとらわれることもない。この身に炎をまとい、切っ先を北条へと向けるのだ。
朽ちた身を燃やし貴様らで焼き入れを。
ここはやはりこの家系に皆さんを招きましょうと答えるべきですか。
待て待て、そのネタいつまでこするつもりじゃ。
ここまで来るともうお約束かもしれないな。おっと、補足を忘れるところだった。千や陣の結界は敵全体にデバフを付与し、受けるダメージをアップさせるぞ。結界が展開されている間、味方は攻撃するたびに敵にデバフを付与し、同時に千や陣はチャージを獲得。チャージが満タンまで溜まると、千や陣は自動で戦闘スキルを1回発動し、追加で EP を回復するんだ。ちなみにこの戦闘スキルは追加攻撃とみなされるぞ。
秘技、これを発動すると俺は決まった範囲内の敵すべてを攻撃する。戦闘に入ると対象を挑発状態にし、俺自身の受けるダメージを減らすことができる。
シリの夢、万事が遺恨。いよいよそれに決着をつける時が来たというわけだな。ジンさんの物語がこの先どんな風に展開していくか、ぜひ皆さんの目で確かめてくれ。では続いてバージョン 4.3 の跳躍情報を見ていこう。
バージョン 4.3 前半のイベント跳躍では、限定星5キャラクター千や陣と限定星5公園水、煉獄に焼かれしアダミの出現率がアップする。
同時に限定星5キャラクターコウコウと限定星5公園水、彼女が見ると決めた時のピックアップも行われるようですね。
そしてバージョン 4.3 の後半では、限定星5キャラクターキュレネ、限定星5公園水愛は今永遠にが復刻される。同時に限定星5キャラクターファイノンと限定星5公園水燃え盛る黎明のようにも復刻されるぞ。さらにバージョン 4.3 では特別なイベント担当の礼も開催される。跳躍で限定星5キャラクター千や陣を獲得すると、これまでにない部位に装備できる開拓コーデ彼岸の豪華を無料で獲得できるんだ。
新たな部位の開拓コーデ、先ほどからこの炎の輪が気になっていました。実に印象的なデザインですね。
憤怒の紛争と同様、彼岸の豪華もまた猛襲を立ち、過去から解き放たれることを意味している。死を覚悟して動こうというのなら、旅立ちの前に何かを残していくべきだろう。選別として受け取ってくれ。
ただのアクセサリーではなく、ジン殿の人生のかけらが詰まったもののようじゃ。口数は少ないが、ジン殿はなかなか細やかな気配り上手じゃな。
そうですね。 アクセサリーというよりも口にできなかった別れの言葉なのかもしれません。
それではここで少し休憩を挟もう。休憩の後も引き続きバージョン 4.3 の情報をお届けするぞ。
皆さんこんにちは。バラエティ番組家まで行っていいですかへようこそ。現在私たちは二層楽園の街角で今日の番組の主人公を探しているところです。おや、あの二人彼らで決まりですもん。すみません、私主声エンターテインメントで司会者をしているタマリーと言います。今街角密着番組家まで行っていいですかの撮影中なんです。今回の密着取材対象としてご協力いただけませんか？
無用だ。
うちの番組もう3連続で視聴率が最下位なんです。とある灰色の髪の視聴者さんからあなたたちが出演するなら見てもいいってお手紙が来てるんです。お願いですから。
いいだろ
う。あなたたちが見たい場所に行くとは限らないけど、それでいい？もちろん大丈夫です。
行くぞ。
待ってください。ここってレストランじゃないですか。腹が減っては死んでも死にきれないでしょ。あなたの分も注文しようか。大丈夫ですぽん。イヌ科はあんまり塩分が得意じゃないですし。
少し待て。
お家ではいつもお料理をされているんですか？
いつもというほどではない。やむを得ない時だけだ。今のようにな。食え。
いただきます。お腹いっぱい。気分は最高ですぽん。それで次はどちらへ？次？山も水辺もある素敵な場所かな。風が出てきましたね。ちょっとストップ。写真を撮らせてください。うわー、これならバズること間違いなし。ところでお二人とも今日は予定が詰まってるんですか？なんだか慌ただしくしてるみたいですけど。
あ
あ、またカッコつけちゃって。彼こう見えて時限爆弾を抱えてて、急いでそれを解除しなきゃならないの。あはは、時限爆弾ってそれ締め切りか何かの例え話ですぽ。
迎えだ。行くぞ。
このソファーは悪くない。ゲームするのにちょうどいい。カンパニーも結構やるじゃん。綺麗なところですね。見て回って何枚か写真を撮ってもいいですか？いいんじゃない？私は関係ないし。
Why is so many blade images here? Now I understand why on the Twitter we have a few of this image. Yes, there is this the reason.
そのつもりでは、その番組のためにちょっとお惣菜を取ろうと思っただけで。
これで足りたか？
十分ですぽん。あれ、ここ温泉なんてあったんだ。たぬきちゃんも入ってく？いや、遠慮しておきます。では今回の家まで行っていいですかはここまで。お二人ともお付き合いいただいてありがとうございましたぽん。けど結局お二人のお家までは行けませんでした。ちょっと残念ですぽん。うちは5人家族だけど、みんなどこか一箇所にとどまることはない。でも私はそれでいいと思う。だって
家って建物じゃなくて家族がいる場所のことでしょ。
ああ、それでいい。
皆さんの世界に昼夜の違いがあろうとなかろうと、とにかくこちらは深夜です。
そちらが違うなら録画を見ているのでしょう。ようこそ残念ブラザーズの深夜トークへ。
不思議ですよね。深夜枠から移動したばかりなのに。
どうしてもう戻されてしまったんでしょうか。
それは昔からの視聴者さんが恋しくなったのと、
新しい職場でちょっとトラブっちゃったからです。
それでは気を取り直して本日のシリアルコードをお届けします。
期限が近いのでご注意を。まるで僕たちの昇進体験期間みたいに。
さて本題です。深夜トークは二層楽園の都市伝説を集めました。
聞いたらきっと驚きますよ。
熱帯夜に鳥肌が立つほどの涼しさをお届けしちゃいます。
寒いジョークの方が効き目あるんですが、まあ味変ですね。
今日一発目の物語の始まりははっきり覚えている人がいないほど昔。
琥珀歴2148期。調べるのが面倒だからってごまかすのはダメだ。
当時反物質レイオンがアハトピアに魔の手を伸ばし、外界天魔が侵入してきました。
その暗黒の時期は人土時代と呼ばれ、請求列車も同時期に現れたそうです。
その時代に現れた英雄グラフィエはなんと一人の絵師でした。
現像の技術で絵に命を与え、人類と並び壊滅に立ち向かったのです。村田グラフィエの名は功績とともに広まりました。
This is something I don't know. If this is the case, then the reason why Himeko finding Astral Express probably that's what causing her to be cured. There's something in Astral Express that was left behind by Gravia or something that cure Himeko disease or something. Maybe actually I don't know because I didn't know that Astral Express appeared at the same year during the whole war with destruction, basically Gravia era.
現像種の由来ですね。
ええ。しかし戦況は厳しく、絶滅大君キジャク率いる外界天魔が迫っていました。
そこで幻月遊戯に参加したグラフィエはアッハの力を借りてアハトピアを絵の中に収めたのです。
しかし英雄は本来あるべきハッピーエンドではなく、恐ろしい後遺症を得てしまいました。
村田一族は皆不治の病、風化の呪いにかかってしまうんです。
それを克服するため一族は代々さまざまな方法を試しました。
薬恋の処方を試すもの、博識学会の療法を試すもの、幻月遊戯に勝って病を癒そうとするものも。
しかしどれもダメ。正確に言えば成功した記録はありません。
でも最近二層楽園で七死人が大活躍してるよな。彼らのナビゲーター村田姫子だって15年前の遊戯に出てるけどピンピンしてるだろ。
そのナビゲーターが15年前の幻月遊戯に勝って病を治したって言いたいのか。
そうは言ってないじゃん。彼女を幽霊だって言う人もいれ。
No, I don't think 50 years ago the Phantasm game end with a winner. I believe they never mentioned that. I think the game end because of what happened with the Bloodstained game event. I mean event tragedy. The whole thing with.
名を語る詐欺師だって思ってる人もいるし。
ストップ！列車はカンパニーと仲良しなんだぞ。デマを広めて左遷部署に飛ばされるのはもうごめんだ。
なら話題を変えよう。最近噂になってる謎のゲーム聞いたことないか？
え？何それ？
ランダムに届く招待状を受け取った人がペルディード駅で99人の参加者と殺し合いをするんだ。最後の1人になるまで。
あれ？それ知ってるかも。
ああ、俺がエントリーした。でも招待状は兄貴が開けたから行くのは兄貴だな。
なんでそんなものに暇か。それに僕が殺し合い？雑誌社のタヌキにすら勝てないんだぞ。
勝手に人の手紙を開けるからだろう。兄弟でも互いのプライバシーは尊重すべきだ。
問題は絶対そこじゃない。配信事故にスマイル研究会、今度は殺し合い。完全におしまいだ。どうすりゃいいんだよ。
もう俺のドット絵飛行機で大会に出なよ。
ドット絵飛行機？
そう、ドット絵飛行機
Oh, this is the event.
ゲームの中で集めた装備で武装して
This is the only
遭
event.
遇する相手を倒すんだ。勝者総取りのゼロサムゲーム。最後まで生き残り、
Okay.
勝者になる
It's
のは
supposed to
誰
be
な
a
のか。
bullet hell, but
ドット絵飛行機ウォーズ
no,
待
really.
望のスタート。
Pixel
ぜひ
art
遊んでみてください。
airplane.
で、広告だったのか？
分かってなかった？
もちろん分かってる。
さて先日請求列車フェスがありましたがどうでしたか？
僕はあそこで
Oh,
仕
we
事
have
人
another
生
event.
最大の汚点を。
流行は日々変わっていくもの。
This by event
そこでフ
with
ェスの体験改善のため
What is this
パール様は開拓者を最適化プロジェクトのチーフプランナーに任命しました。
僕たちをクビにするのも体験改善の一環ってわけか。
カンパニーは絵の世界にウイランドを作り客の動きをシミュレートしているそうです。
Well, this
開
is
拓者
small
には
event.
動線や施設の配置を決めてもらい、ウイたちに遊んでもらいます。
Ah, this
エリア
one
で
is
スタイルを
kinda
変え
remind
る
me
こ
of
と
the
もで
one
き
we
ます。
have with
例えば
our
ベロブルグエリアに表現熊や自動騎兵を追加したり、
今すぐウイランドに行って
ロボ
自分だけの遊園地を
I
作り
think
ましょ
kinda
う。
similar.
ウイランドオープン。
楽しい時間はあっと
Okay,
い
we
う
have
間。
two events.
もうお別れの時間です。
復帰初日は無事に終わりました。この後僕たちの出番はないのでチャンネル変えてくださいね。
さようなら。
帰ろう帰ろう。
おかえり。それでは引き続き情報の紹介だ。
5 more
バー
minutes
ジョン
for
4.3 で
one
はまたまた純正の例が開催されるぞ。
Where are the announcement for the red collab?
これを見ると安心しますね。
次元界分裂と世を満たす域も開催される。クリアすると報酬2倍だ。
本バージョンで
Oh, we have
侵
the
食トンネル感化の道が追加され異物
similar
星
name.
巡るナビゲーター試験と神業を探求する名称を
That's
獲
probably
得
for
でき
Blade.
る。新た
The
に追加
Navigator
され
one
る
for Himeko,
凝
I
結
guess.
虚栄ドンゼイの形からは量子属性キャラクターの突破
Oh,
素
the
材
new, yeah.
笑うピエロの面を獲得できるぞ。
知恵と壊滅の運命を歩むキャラの奇跡素材もあるから新しい素材が欲しいものは忘れずにな。
その通り。
Yamataria.
さてバージョン 4.3 ではシステム調整もいくつか行われる。まずはウィジェット機能だ。
Oh,
アップデート後
widget.
崩壊スターレイルをインストールしていれば使える。スマホのホーム画面でイベントの残り報酬やデイリークエストの達成状況などを確認できるぞ。
ウィジェットからのお知らせ。ラクーン殿スターレイルをプレイする時間じゃ。
デイリークエストは常設の項目が一つ追加されます。点火チケットや深層没入機を使用しても素早くアクティブ度を獲得できデイリー報酬を全て受け取れるようになりますよ。さらに
Show image.
実用的な調整も一部のゲーム設定がデバイス間で同期されるようになります。
Well,
複数のデバイスで遊ぶ時の体験がよりいいものになったのじゃ。
Okay, sure.
例えば新しい端末に変えた後オート戦闘に設定し直す手間がなくなったりな。
また以前の公式情報の通り混沌の記憶、虚構女児、末日の幻影に新たに星開きモードが追加される。各コンテンツの最高難易度に挑戦する際開拓者は星開きモードをオンにできる。星開きモードではパーティーを3つ編成し異なる3つのステージに挑戦する必要があるが各ステージに個別に再挑戦することも可能だ。各コンテンツの星開きモードを星満点クリアすると毎期追加で制玉100個を獲得できる。3つ合わせれば制玉300個の報酬が追加されることになるんだ。
もちろん通常モードに切り替えて従来のステージに挑戦することもできるぞ。
続いてコラボ情報だ。
崩壊スターレイルとユーグリーンのコラボが間もなく開催されます。コラボキャラはコウコウ将軍だそうですね。
ああ、コラボ商品や関連するオンライン、オフラインイベントは複数の国と地域で展開される。さらにコラボグッズの特典などもあるぞ。詳しくは続報を楽しみに待っていてくれ。
楽しみじゃな。
悪くなさそうだ。
最後にお知らせが一つ。バージョン 4.3 のアップデートは6月1日の月曜日だからご注意を。バージョン 4.3 を体験してくれるのを楽しみにしているぞ。
6月1日新しいバージョンでお会いしましょう。
スケジュールにメモメモ。
why specifically told us the exact date, I feel like it's important, but I don't think I remember what wrong with
皆さんの旅路が平穏でありますように。
さらばだ。
Okay, we have 30 seconds for collab.
この夏、再び聖杯戦争の幕が開く。アベレージ1にして遠坂家の天才少女。それから人類最古の英雄王が間もなく登場。
They do the same thing last time.
英雄王からの賜り物か、あるいは守護者との契約か。運命の夜の訪れはもうすぐだ。
Yep, I believe that's it. So the collab will
体験してくれるのを楽しみにしている。
The collab probably lasts longer than this because we still have Lancer who have the 3D model but not playable yet, which means the possibility we will get Medusa and Medea and also probably Berserker, Basaka. Basaka probably playable with Ilya. I mean, it's very much they hand in hand, unlike the other. I don't know. I feel like Ilya and Basaka will be one unit if they're gonna do that in the future. 2027, 2028, another. So the banner will last. Unless Saber banner will replaced by Tosakarin, then, you know, we'll see. Anyway, that's all for the reaction. I already talked about the collab at the beginning because Drip Market. Overall, the one that I'm waiting to see is the whole Graphia history, the whole Himeko family, the Murata thing, because that's something I've been interested on. The whole thing with Blade, I mean, let's see how this Shuhu stuff gonna evolve. But yeah, that's all. See you guys in 2 weeks, I guess, because again, this one is earlier than my usual live stream reaction. Anyway, until next time, bye.